final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense changing the play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you...
There he goes! After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. He rifles one deep to the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all the
that about college football, the individual chance you get. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in the game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer!
Sooner!
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic, but I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. That's caught, it's Watkins. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels are marching down the field. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Pulls it in. It's Watkins. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. With the catch, it's Kearney. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only 2-1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Wilson. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam.
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A little release to the back. At the 20, he's got space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Tease. Grab near the marker is Lindsey. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. On first down. He fires one deep over the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. And that's one he'd like to have back.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
It's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Slams ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tees. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Rebels will try to convert on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to get it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll take the deep shot. And it's caught inside the 25. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Finds his man, it's Alexander. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch, it's Alexander. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, then down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean.
Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Keys. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Lindsey. Looking deep. And he's got it inside the 35. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Watkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They take the lead with the 6. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Here comes the 2-point try. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Kearney. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple yards.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
26.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm the football.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Sooners! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Lee, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Grabs it in the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Caught on the outside, it's Watkins. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. And this throw is incomplete. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blocking. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
33, Oklahoma.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab deep. And he was